I've been praying for you,
Mhm.
manifesting for you at two different levels, two different C's. I'm both curious about the cockroach and did you get chaperone tickets?
Okay, so let's start with the good news. I did get Chapel Roan tickets.
Yay, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah. So, but it does not, I mean, this is the worst part about it. It doesn't overshadow how badly my life has become as of last night. Um, so you saw, but I'll let everybody here know that as I was laying down to go to sleep, getting my book ready. I just got a book in the mail. I was like, I'm gonna read it. I spent the whole day, I like was cleaning my apartment all day yesterday. Like it's just I was on vacation. It's been summer, all of the it had to be dusted, it had to be swept, it had to be mopped. All of the mats had to be washed. It had to be vacuumed. Everything had to be done. And I did my laundry. Like I had a full day of chores. Like that's all I did.
Mm, just
And so
for.
as I'm laying down on my bed, I see something out of the corner of my eye, and it is a cockroach. And I'm not talking about like a little tiny cockroach that you find in your kitchen. It was this big. I'm not kidding you. It was the entire
No,
size of my thumb
no,
with antlers that came out like this long. I'm not
no,
even kidding.
no.
So I'm in pajamas. I don't have socks on. I start smacking my foot on the wall, but when you I don't actually want to hit it because it's gross. So I
Yes.
couldn't properly aim, so I'm just screaming and thank God I didn't put a hole through my wall. And of course it got free, got loose, ran away. And I never found it. The way I tore apart this bedroom, the way that the weather, it was rainy yesterday, but it was in the high 60s. So I was like, you know what? Windows open. Of course I have screens on my windows, but now I don't trust anything. I don't trust anyone. Anything and any if it wants to get in, it
Yeah.
will, no matter
Yeah.
what sort of precaution you take. If it wants to get in here, it will. And it was just so bad. I'm sweating right now just talking about it.
Yes.
Because I was sweating so bad last night. I was just like, I didn't go to sleep until 3 a.m.
Yeah.
because I was like, I took everything out from underneath my bed. I vacuumed it. I put my mattress up against the wall. I put my hand in every pillowcase to be like, is it there? I brushed my hand along the entire mattress. Like, is it in there? Like, I don't know where it's at, but it's here. It's here. It's here. Like, it could crawl into me.
No, it could.
I know. I like how you were about to be like, no, well, no, it could. It definitely could.
It really could. We could be sitting here and it could just pop down as honestly, I kind of hope that happens for you so you can just be done with it. Find it, like it's done.
It
But
is
it's
just
never,
it's just the cherry on top of this just frustration that I feel about this particular city. And it's just it's kind of like the spectrum of everything. Like for all of the good things, there also has to be all of the terrible. And you can't experience the good things unless you're willing to experience the terrible. And it's like, yeah, I could live in a cleaner city and I would have access to way less art.
yeah.
And am I willing to do that? Almost. I ugh, ugh. it's just bad. It's just bad. And on top of that, I mean, this is gonna make me sound like I live in like a real shithole, but I don't. Like that's the thing that's crazy is like my apartment's actually kind of nice, but I found like remnants of there being a mouse in my apartment yesterday
No.
too. And I'm just like, okay, so I have a mouse and I have like the mother of all of the cockroaches of New York City living in here. Like, what's next? Like a rat? Like,
No.
what the fuck? I mean, of course, there's not going to be, if there is a rat here, like literally the way that I would be flying out of here, like flying, like booking, like an
Whatever flight,
airplane
and
ticket. Like
yes.
I don't care where it goes. The closest in time flight out of here. I don't care where I go, but I will be so gone. I will never return. I will just like I ugh. I saw this comedian who was like she made a song about like how she woke up in the middle of the night and there was a rat on top of her microwave.
Oh,
And she like emailed her super and she was like, there is a rat on my fucking microwave. And he responded, I would like for you to think twice about the way that you speak to me. I'm
okay.
just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like I need to live in like a penthouse in order
Yeah.
to avoid the pests that infiltrate normal people. Like, I'm almost like, if I had a tent, I would have taken it to the park and slept in it. But then I'm like, but what would have gotten me there?
Yeah, that's true.
So, anyways, there's a 2-inch cockroach living inside of me. I'm sure it crawled up into my vagina last night and is probably giving birth. So, I'm about to be a mom.
Oh my gosh.
Like, where else would it be?
My sweet, delusional, naive mind is like, maybe it crawled back out the window. Maybe it,
I mean,
it
yeah,
feels
like
just as possible as it trying to reproduce with you.
I feel like if there is a loving God, which I do believe in, then yeah, it crawled out the window. But as all good women of faith, I have my doubts.
This might be one of the sillier things I've ever suggested here, but have you looked up the spiritual symbolism of cockroaches?
No, but I have been thinking, I'm like, what was the cockroach sent to tell me? Like, I think it's like, it has to do with purge because, like, I've listed like everything I own on Poshmark today.
Yes.
So if anyone
Yes.
wants to buy anything of mine,
Yes. Yes. Seriously.
like, I think this full moon that's coming up is like, it's affecting me in some crazy ways.
I mean, it's in your sun sign, so yes.
I'm just feeling like my entire life needs to change, and that starts with like a like gut renovation of my apartment that I don't own, so I'm not really allowed to gut reno it, but like I would like to take a sledgehammer to the walls.
Yeah, that would be so nice. That would be. So the spiritual symbolism of cockroaches are resilience, transformation, the ability to endure hardship, and can also represent unconscious hidden aspects of the self and the need for self-cleansing and renewal.
Okay, well,
You're on it.
that makes sense. So like these are two funny things that like went through my mind when this was happening last night, and I was like having the worst night ever, and I was just like so pissed because I love to sleep,
Yeah.
and it just like I just knew it wasn't gonna happen, so I didn't even like really try. So one thing I was thinking was like, I kind of wish that I were depressed right now because if I were depressed, you'd just be like, like whatever,
Yeah.
But instead, I'm having my absolutely natural and normal reaction to it, which is I feel insane and nothing is going to save me. And then I was also thinking, like, has anything worse ever happened to me?
Yes.
Which
This is up there. This
is
is a
rid
chapter in your memoir.
it's ridiculous that I would think that because, like, I have, as a human being, been infested with almost like every single bug. Like, when I was a child, I had lice. When I was in my 20s, I had scabies.
Yep.
My apartment, oh, right after my mom died, my apartment had bed bugs, not this apartment. Like last summer, I killed 6 mice in this apartment,
Oh,
which is something I've lived here for 5 years and I had never had mice before.
yeah.
So my super like sealed up any like cracks in the floor and stuff. And so I thought I was good until anyways, we can stop talking about this.
Yeah.
I tracked pests, human and otherwise.
And this is the end of the era. This is it. The cockroach is the final one.
Uh, like seriously, it's big enough to put a leash on. I could take it for walks. Anyways,
Okay. Yes.
yeah, I'll be seeing Chapel Roan next month.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. You'll get to hear the subway live. I'm so jealous. I've been listening to that song on repeat.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So I texted you the other day because we'd been after the PBS great performance you shared of Tammy Nielsen, which will be live by the time this one airs, and all the shit going on with NPR and PBS. We were like,
Hmm.
let's like be obnoxious and just only like react to PBS and NPR Tiny Desk for like a whole week.
Hmm.
And so here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Except it's not obnoxious at all. And I
No,
just like need to, I know it's like obvious that NPR Tiny Desk is like awesome, but think, I don't think that everyone knows how much content is available through PBS,
yeah,
through their streaming service, which is a donation-based membership. So that means it is a taxable donation, charitable gifts write-off on your taxes. It's
yeah,
not like paying for Peacock. It's not like paying for Netflix. It is a charitable donation so that we can continue to have art available to us because what I have been watching is their great performances, which is a full like yearly season. They're on season 52 or 53 right now. Um of recordings of live theater, dance, opera, um orchestra performances. Like it is cool. It is cool, guys. They're recording the Shakespeare in the Park that's happening this summer in New
ew,
York, which the Delacorte Theater is open after having a year off last year, the first time they've ever closed since they've opened because they renovated the theater in Central Park. So that's super exciting if you don't live in New York City and you can't get yourself here to get those free tickets to Shakespeare in the Park, which is literally it's one of my favorite things to do here in the summer is to see Shakespeare in the Park.
yes.
Um, yeah, there's so much available and you can make a donation monthly as little as $5 a month. That's $60 a year. And like I said before, it is a charitable gifts tax write-off.
Mm, yes.
So do
No
more than
excuses.
$5 a month if you can. And
Yeah.
like this is I know it's like not fair to have to like be a I don't know if not fair is, but if you have the means to donate and to support NPR and PBS, like they are doing such good things for the world
Yeah.
in like making art and news accessible, making learning accessible, making like things available to all ages of Americans. At least NPR is global, right? But PBS is just US, right?
I'm not sure. I thought both were just,
They're both just US.
yeah, I
Okay.
think.
I'm
We'll
just thinking
fact
about
check
like listening to
ourselves.
people with accents.
Right. That's what I'm just like, are there like conglomerates in other countries? Like, is there like Paris NPR?
Oh, there might be.
Yeah,
We don't know.
we'll find
We're just
out.
dumb girls.
We don't have producers to look it up for us as we continue chatting.
Yeah, I'm
So
just here to say donate to PBS, getting that streaming service. Like you have there's so I mean, I'm just talking about great performances and what they have available, but they have original TV shows, they have children's shows, they have every single Ken Burns documentary.
there you
My
go.
favorite. Like, and there's no commercials. There's no commercials. There's like one ad at the beginning that says, "Hey, would you mind donating?" And it's like 30 seconds long.
So this just reinforces the idea that I had as you were talking about it. I was like, man, maybe I'll gift like a streaming membership to my nieces, like as one of their little Christmas presents, because then too, my sister can put on that during Christmas time and they're not watching all these ads telling them they need this toy, that toy, that
Mm-hmm.
because it
Mm-hmm.
it is outrageous. I will pick my nieces up on Mondays from school and they will be like, Aunt Chelsea, will you get me this blah 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 blah? Because I saw it on a commercial and it looks really cool. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, if you can remember what the name of that toy was in 1 month, you can put it on your wish list.
Mm-hmm.
They never remember. Like what
Yeah.
they actually want is fun. Like, yeah, I digress. More reason to go ahead and just get streaming services for yourself and gift them to your loved ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seriously. It's like it's so you get a letter at the end of every year saying, "Thank you for your donation."
Oh my gosh, I love that. Look, you even feel
Yeah.
appreciated.
Yeah, and I actually when you donate, you're donating to your local station.
Huge.
Instead of like,
Huge.
just like
Yeah,
PBS forever and ever.
right.
So you're helping your local station stay available, which means if you're not streaming it, then it's still available just on regular TV for free.
Yeah, I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Well,
Anyways,
show us a peek
oh,
performance.
yes. Okay, so I recently watched the West End revival of Next to Normal, and I'm showing you Superboy and the Invisible Girl. The actress who does it, I just think is it's just good. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm just gonna let us watch that.
Yes.
Let me share everything. Yeah, that's all I can say is it's just good.
It's just good.
Can you see everything?
Not quite yet.
No?
There we go.
Ah,
It's just
it's
moving
just a little
slow.
slow. Okay. Hopefully we're all synced up. Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay.
When she gets like this, she's useless. Can't use the phone, can't drive, can't.
What, I bet she's got great pills. I mean, not that I would go there. That stuff's inorganic.
I'm totally ineffective, apparently.
Know me? I'm old school. A dying breed. You see, all the preppies and the jocks, they're raiding their parents' medicine cabinets. They're popping Xanax and snorting Adderall.
Really?
But me, I'm the master of the lost art of making a pipe out of an apple.
Yeah. You're the MacGyver of pot. You promise this'll help?
No. What?
Superboy and the invisible girl, son of steel and daughter of air. He's a hero, a lover, a prince. She's not there. Superboy and the invisible girl, everything a kid ought to be. He's immortal, forever alive. Then there's me. I wish I could fly and magically appear and disappear. I wish I could fly. I'd fly far away from me. Superboy and the invisible girl. He's the one you wish would appear. He's your hero, forever your son. He's not here. I am here. That's not true. You're our little pride and joy, our perfect plan. You know I love you. I love you as much as I can. Take a look at the invisible girl. Here she is, clear as the day. Please look closely and find her before she fades away. Superboy and the invisible girl, son of steel and daughter of air. He's a hero, a lover, a prince. She's not there. She's not there. She's not there. She's not
I am just like crying, of course. Um, anyways, I think the reason why I wanted to share it, I don't even like every single song in this show. Like I thought I was gonna turn it on and watch it in like 30-minute increments. I was like glued for the whole like 2 hours and 10 minutes. Like because it's just it's 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 a perfect musical in my opinion. And I found that actress, sorry, at the beginning I was kind of like not in it because I was trying to remember her name. Eleanor Worthington Cox is the actress who plays Natalie, the daughter. And I just found it to be really beautiful to watch her be so emotional. And at the same time, and this is not always how I feel, her voice came through so clear.
Yes.
And that's not always the case with heightened emotions in singers. So it just felt like really cool to witness because you only get that if you're willing to really let go.
Mm,
That's like that's the frustrating part about some of this stuff is like when you just let the tears flow, like you could just see they were just flowing. She wasn't trying to stop them. She wasn't like ashamed of them. She was just like in her tears of rage, heartbreak, grief, and they were just flowing. And because she wasn't getting muddied up in her emotions,
yeah.
that like everything was able to come through. And as a reminder, yes, it is a recording of a live performance. There are people hired to sound mix to make sure that everything sounds good. So it may have sounded very much like that if you were in the room.
Yeah.
but not exactly. So I like to remind people, even when it's a live performance, when it is
Yes.
recorded, people are hired to sound mix and balance so that when it is put on a screen, it sounds really good to us. And that is an art form in itself, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just something to be aware of.
Yes.
I would love to share every single song from that musical. Maybe I will. Because also Cassie Levy, who plays the mom, um, is an incredible musical theater like powerhouse.
Yeah.
And you could tell in like her little the small part that she had in that song. Even the way that she said, "I love you as best as I can."
I
Like
mean,
that is like
that was literally the most intense part of that for me. Like
mhm,
that when I think back to, okay, well, what impact does this song have on me? Like what does this song make me feel? What am I reminded of? And it's that line right there of I love you the best I can. And like the utter roller coaster of emotions that comes with like learning that about people and accepting it.
mhm,
And
mhm,
having to make the decision of whether or not it's enough.
mhm. And that was so the character's name is Natalie, the daughter. Like even like watching her reaction to that was like incredible. I mean, it's just like it's just an excellent musical. These were excellently casted people for the
Yeah,
show. Excellent talent with singing and acting because you have to be like the way that you have to pour your heart. Like, I mean, everyone should go watch it.
yes,
And then you'll know
yes,
what I'm talking about. It's just it's fraught with like level 10 emotions the entire time because the premise of the show essentially is about grief.
yeah,
Chronic grief.
yes. You, I literally was feeling how I was like, oh, this would be a one of those shows where I would need to be grounding consistently throughout the show, like rocking my feet a little bit, feeling my feet on the ground, so you can like stay with it and be with it,
Yeah, that
or
or
else you
just
could just
like
want to numb
breakdown.
or just break down. Just don't. I can see how in the wrong state of mind, and obviously this is me making an assumption just from the one song, you could just want to like numb out. Like you could be like, this
Maybe
is,
you.
yeah, yeah, like this is, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, but I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved
So
it.
that's my PBS share for this
Yes,
episode.
yes,
Oh, it is so good. It is worth every penny spent on that charitable gift. Uh,
yes. Go stream, get your subscription to PBS and support your local PBS.
mm-hmm. Hashtag
Yay.
great performances. That's my favorite channel
Hashtag
on
great
there.
performances.